Hello everybody, it's Serpent for another episode of Let's Play Golden Sun: The Lost Age. In the last episode, we went to the town of Izumo and found out that the Great Serpent on Mount Mikage, which is also Gaia Rock, has awoken because of our shenanigans in back in Vale. And they have to sacrifice a maiden to it because, you know, tropes and stereotypes, obviously. And we're gonna help stop that. We also went through the exterior of the mountain so that we could find the dancing idol, a sacred idol of unknown power. Can we actually drop it? That's not a good idea. It's a rare item. Yeah, don't drop it. It has several uses. I guess technically it's not necessary for the game, but yeah, you head in over here and you can just go through the central area to get to something can be placed here to get to the Serpent, which is a bad idea, or you can use this dancing idol over here and it opens up a path, and yeah, that goes back into your inventory, which is good. And now we can go through here. And yeah, fun times await. Also, a no mage. I think we fought one of these already, but yeah, we're like actually kind of overpowered. Like we can one-shot the fireworms, which is just really surprising, but we do get a nice amount of experience for a lot less of the death that we were getting before. Let's see. But yeah, I'm probably going to be horrifically lost here because this... Oh wow. Is one of the more confusing dungeons, but it does have cool enemies in it, like these guys, the Woodwalkers, which are entirely new enemies, and enemy sprites for this game. And wow, they actually are going to last more than one turn. What a concept! Why is Jenna weak to that? Shouldn't Sheba be weak to that? Anyway, Flash Edge. Yay! Stun Cloud! And yeah, I just like how those little tree enemies look. I like the whole, you know, malevolent tree spirit type of thing in the first place. Kind of like you know, Pumpkaboo and Trevenant. They're adorable. At least Pumpkaboo's adorable. Not Pumpkaboo. It's Pumpkaboo and Goregeist. Phantom and Trevenant. Phantom is adorable. You know what I meant. But anyway, yeah. So you use Cyclone over there. Oh my God, a mad vermin. What are you actually doing here, sir? It's adorable. But yeah, you use Cyclone there and it makes everyone start flying around. Yeah, I didn't think that would last more than a turn. That's a much lower tier enemy as far as I remember, but yeah, so now we can go around and we could probably just use retreat to get there faster, but it's not that much of a... Ooh! Jen is leveled, I think that was Jen. No, who's the mage? You're the mage. Somebody leveled, I think it was Sheba then. But yeah, it's not that much of a slog to go back, really. So yeah, it's just right through here. And now I believe we head onto this side. Excuse me, my throat is just filling up with all the mucus today. It's very humid out, and that kind of usually aggravates my throat. But yeah, for some reason the grass is all regenerated here, but it's also it's also did I go the wrong way? I think I did. Still flying in the air, so I don't know how that works. It must be some sort of witchcraft or something. But yeah, it just leads us around up over here. It's cute. You don't see that too much in this game, that kind of puzzle, so enjoy it for what it's worth. There's something like in this, something like that I've been emphasizing in my commentary, just like various points to you know, go over. That you know, there's savor the little moments in the games that you play. because they're fun. But anyway, as you can see, there's light streaming in over there. So we are going to use Cyclone. And there's a hole in the ground, and yeah, that's the Serpent that we could just go right to. But now there is light shining on the Serpent, so he's a little bit weaker. Can also put our little friend, the dancing idol, over here. And that opens up another whatchamahoo's it there. Let me think. At this point, like with one of those down, I would say it's on very hard difficulty. Not very hard. I would say it's on an extremely hard difficulty. With only one light source on it, it's still ridiculously hard to beat. It's just not impossible. Like, it doesn't... it's not practically invincible. With two light sources on it, I would say it's under the very hard difficulty. It's still going to be a very tough fight, but I think at this point it's actually beatable if you're prepared for a long and grueling fight. I'm going to be getting everything just because it's still going to be tough at its weakest, and it's really important to remember that. Let's use Cyclone over here. And we fight a mad plant. Oh no! This guy has like 556 health. Yeah, why not? Let's use some synergy on it. Not like it's... You can attack, not like it's gonna make much of a difference, but did we see Diamondberg yet? I don't remember. Flash Force, Conceal Foe Synergy, I don't know if I show that off, but yeah, Diamondberg is the powered up version now that he has 6 Ginny, so that's kind of cool. Also, there's another altar over there. So yeah, over here we are going to try to not get shoved off by those guys. Oh, you faked me out, game. I think it's the low one. I think this is the high one. And... I think it's the top over here. Wow, cool. I only screwed that up once. Let's get a whirlwind so we can jump across here. Whee! And head inside over here, where we're gonna have to be using Cyclone a whole bunch. To make that fall into the main chamber. Before we go here, I actually missed in the last room here that we can... That's back in the main room anyway, so we can skip that. Let's see, this is... There we go. Yeah, let's fall over here so that we can go inside this area. Because we have the, this altar. I would say that now that we have 3 beams of light, he's on hard difficulty, and the 4th one puts him on normal. I wouldn't say it's easy difficulty. I would just call it straight up normal. I guess it depends what you think of RPGs in general. I don't think there's anything to... We can't fall down there now. Okay. So now let's... Well, yeah, I'll just go from here. I'll travel back to the area that we can jump down. Ooh, potent cure. Okay, and we're back in here, so let's just jump down once again. And use the dancing idol on the final pedestal. And now the dragon is at his weakest. From here, I'm just gonna retreat. It's just easier, faster this way anyway. And we're gonna head up the middle. Yeah, those fireworms die really fast. And like I said before, this path is always accessible to you. And now we actually have to do puzzles. Oh no! And yeah, potent cure that we learned before, 300 HP. Very nice. Let's see. Yeah, let's move that over there. If we move it into the first slot, then we won't be able to do much with this little log. This little log of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little log of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Okay, sorry. It looks like a log, it's a stone, but it's stupid. It doesn't look like a stone, game. So I'm gonna just keep calling it a log. But yeah, now fun times abound. You can try to wander around here. Or you can use growth on this little middle thing, and I think that's such a cool mechanic. Use growth on this, and it shows you where to go. Otherwise, you get stuck in the lost woods forever. But yeah, you just keep going the way that this shows you. And ooh, a treasure chest. I wonder, this one treasure chest that is just sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. It's so inconspicuous. It's a mimic. Of course it's a mimic. This mimic has 707 health. So we are gonna beat the bejesus out of it. Please don't curse me. That's rude. Yeah, it says doom. After 4 turns, you die. Or however many lights you have left there. But yeah, we should be able to kill him in 1 round, so that shouldn't be a problem. Wow, 452. It's amazing. It's amazing what you can do with super effective with synergy that works. So yeah, I have 30 game tickets over there, which means that they're gonna start overflowing. Also, I need. I guess you're gonna be the person using growth until we get our Jin back. This way. And I don't think that there's anything. Any other like alternate paths to go. Is this another mimic? Nope. It's a rusty mace. Okay. We're almost at the end of this. Just gotta keep going this way. I don't remember if it's random or not. But regardless, just keep following your nose or whatever it is you're supposed to do. I also don't remember it being this many screens. Like, geez, man. Now here we are. At last, the Serpent has finally had its fill. This is the chance I'd hoped for. I will defeat you before the next full moon and rescue Kushinada myself. Alright, you so-called guardian, let's see what you've got. Huh? It's weird, it didn't even react. Whoa, whoa! Feeding the Serpent's dragon's bait isn't weakening enough for me to beat it. Alright, so if you were to come here earlier, before activating all of the lights... Also, there are 4 lights! Sorry. If you were to come here earlier, you would see Susa over there rolling barrel after barrel of this Dragon's Bane, or Serpent's Bane, or whatever it is, to feed him. And yeah, he would just be like, "Don't interrupt me, this is important." So yeah, let's talk to him. I'm done for. The dragon has finished me off. Let's read your mind. Why do they think that? Who do they think they are? I'm the only one who can save Kushinada, but I'm the hero. But yeah, I would say you should probably prepare for boss time because we're gonna be fighting this thing. So once we get into the battle, I'll talk a little bit more about what exactly we've done. But cups are overflowing with the river of Dragon's Bane. That's not exactly. Hello, for boss time against the Serpent. This thing is cool. So, what have we done to make this boss fight any particularly easier? This boss has 3,536 health. It's weak to wind, strong against earth, obviously. And it attacks several times a turn, and also it recovers HP. I guess due to the fact that it's the guardian of Gaia Rock. It's kind of like the effect that Venus Lighthouse had on us. It's just, you know, the recovers itself or something. But essentially, the boss here, if you didn't have any of the lights activated on it, it would heal 2,430 health, I think, every turn or every other turn. Or I guess it depends, because it would also take 3 actions per turn. So one of those actions would be hitting you, and then it would recover essentially 2/3 of its health. And yeah, if you have 1 light on it, that attack, the recovered HP goes down to 810. 2 lights, it goes down to 270, which is why I said at that point it's actually manageable. 3 lights on it, it goes down to 90 HP recovered. And with 4 lights, all 4 lights on it, it recovers 30 health. And it only takes 2 turns per yeah, it only takes 2 actions per turn. All the other times it takes 3 actions. So once again, if you want to make this manageable, you put on all 4, but it still gets 2 actions and recovers a little bit of its health. Otherwise, it's going to beat the pants off of you. I didn't activate any of my Jin beforehand because I wanted to start with being able to buff myself using those Jin. Reflex might be cool. So let's start with the buffs. Yeah, let's try Wheeze. I don't think it's going to do anything to him, but we'll see. But yeah, he's still going to be tough regardless. So 168. And he can use Cure Well on himself, so he essentially just fully healed himself -4. And he used it twice. Oh, you little bastard. Let's slow you down. I don't think we're gonna paralyze you, but it's worth a try anyway. Yeah, we don't need to use Shade yet, I think. 173. 189, so that's about 250, right? 260. Let's say 260. That hurt. 460. Stop using the same move twice each turn. And yeah, see, that recovers 30 health every other turn. That's what it is, every other turn. Regardless of how many actions it has. So let's see. 230. 430. There we go. Let's refresh allies and restore health. Put reflex on there. Waft and fog. That was nice. 5, say around 600 now. 770. Black ice. Ugh. Okay, 7, 8, 900-ish. Let's say 880 at this point. Siphon a bit of HP there. Attack with cannon. You recover your health. And just try to use shade for this one. That's interesting. That has priority to shade. So where was I at? 880 I said I was? 1060. Say 1300. Ow. That's it? Oh, because of shade. See, this is where it starts getting. Let's say 1150. 1110. Somewhere around there. No, I don't want to use... No, Judgment is fine. I think... am I confusing this with a different boss? I'm confusing it with a different boss. Yeah. No, let's just use our level 4s this turn. Judgments! 521, so it's a 16, that's 1650 I would say. I don't remember what the previous number was now, I'm just making numbers up. 1650, 1740, 27, 2760. No, 2560. Yeah, I can't math today. 20, say that's 700. 30 something. Boreas should kill him, that's the point. He is in the 3000s. Beautiful, 711. Wow, that's a lot of damage actually. I wasn't expecting that much. 1995. Good year. Jenna is now level 26. She learned Serpent Fume. Yay! Piers is a privateer. Well, yeah, he should be a captain. Looks like the dragon is in bad shape, but it doesn't seem like it's close to dying. Even though the serpent's been defeated, I can't rest. Be still, Serpent, and I will grant you peace. Yeah, because he had that dagger. He had the dagger that's used to kill the serpent or whatever. And with this, Kushinada's life has been spared. You have my sincerest thanks. Where are you going? To Kushinada, of course. Alright, let's get out of here. What? Yeah, you thought we would get out of Gaia Rock without getting ourselves some fancy schmancy new synergy. Oh, that's adorable. Felix searched the slate. There's an inscription. Wielder of Earth's might, lay your hands upon this stone. I shall grant thee the power to melt into the earth, the power of sand. Wielder of Earth's might, that'd be you, Felix. Touch it. Go on, don't worry. Felix touched the rock. The rock filed charges. Felix learns Sand. Sand is a really cool synergy. So yeah, so far we've learned Reveal, Parch, and Sand out of these rocks. And I don't know, I think Sand is the coolest one. Reveal is probably the most useful, but literally melt into sand and can just go around. First order of business is going over here and checking behind the serpent. Serpent, its eyes closed, it looks almost alive. Somewhere around, somewhere behind the serpent. Here, right. Felix gave the cloud brand appears. Yeah, so you find the cloud brand here, and if you're probably asking yourself, how the heck are you supposed to know that's there? There's somebody back in the village that mentions it, but yeah, this is a insanely good weapon, and we're going to equip it. Also, like the water here, I think it's supposed to be like its tail or something. I don't remember, or I don't know what it. That's not. Neither of those were sand, but let's get out of here. There's nothing. Oh, it doesn't work in this room specifically. All right. But yeah, sand is just really cool. You're not blocked by anything. We're essentially that scorpion from the Yampi Desert. You remember that guy? What an adorable little fellow. But now that we're done with this area, we can use retreat over here. There's nothing else to find in Sky Rock here. I'm not dying. I'm just so tired. I'm going to lie down for a bit. I really got overworked, but as long as Kushinada is safe, it was worth it. If you're going to Izumo, tell my sister that I'm alive. Yeah. You're going to tell Kushinada that you did defeat the Serpent, aren't you? Nah, you can say that you did it. Please, you were the ones to defeat it, so you should be honest and accept the credit. If they ask me. But yeah, in the next episode, we are going to return to Izumo and see the fruits of our labor. And, I don't know, maybe we'll get a party or something, but, we'll see that next time. So thank you all very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth for Let's Play Golden Sun, The Lost Age. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.